2, 1. Alright, so let's go ahead and walk through the 9-pound hammer here. Key of G, of course, and a lot of people do this in different keys, so if you want to take your capo and put it on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th fret, whatever you feel is necessary, and you can still work out a G position and do all the same licks, but I just did it for in the key of G for now, so whatever works best for your vocal. So it starts on beat 2. And I'm going to go ahead and play through the first 2.5 measures there, and then I'll break them down slowly. So this is what the first few sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Again, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I'll have a pick up there on the D string, and a pull off 2-0 on the D. Okay, I'm not going to get into like pull offs and hammer ons into detail about them or how to do them for this arrangement because it's kind of advanced. So have some of that stuff in my beginner arrangements and lessons. But yeah, 2 and 3 and 4 and that's that first little bit, all down, all on that D string. 2 and 3 and 4 and then open G, 5th fret D string. It's the same note. They're both G sounding notes, and so it kind of creates like a little drone effect. And you can slide up to it. But if that's throwing you off a little bit, you can just go right to it. Okay? I'm just doing from about the 3rd fret, or even the 4th fret will work. Okay? So that measure on the G is... So my first finger's on the 3rd fret of the B there. And then the G is open, and then the 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the D. So 2 quarter notes and then some 8th notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Last measure, just some quarter notes. We have some double stops. A double stop is just 2 notes played at once, if you're wondering. But open G, and then I'm gonna be right here, 3rd fret of the B, 4th fret of the G, and you kind of want to use 1 and 2 for your fingerings. 1 and 2. So. And so as you see there, I have a slur. That's that line above it. That's slur, and then it has some slides, right? And so that's indicating that I'm going to pick and slide down, and I'm not going to pick them notes on 1 and 2. I'm not going to pick them. So, and then it's the G and the B open. So as I get up to speed, it sounds really slick and just kind of nice and smooth as I'm playing. You could pick it if you wanted, of course. And it totally works. It totally works. Kind of just went with the slides this time. So, oh. Okay, that's that. Those 2 measures right there. nice little double stop. If you're not familiar with that, I would get familiar because it's really popular in the bluegrass and acoustic guitar in general. Just a good move to know, kind of position. So those 2.5 measures, and then we'll move forward here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Maybe just a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, cool. So let's move on to the next 3 measures, and now we're going to come up on the C chord here, and then I'll play them and then we'll break them down again. So okay, again, 2, 3, 4. So as I get in that C chord, I'm going to do a little cross picking over the C chord. And if you've seen some of my videos thus far, I like to do this little sequence over the C chord, this little cross picking thing. So 0, 2 on the D hammer. And that's all on the B, the G, and the D string. Now, that can be tricky to get going up to speed. But so it takes really a lot of practice in the right hand, and very precise picking. Just a little backwards roll. You can sit around and just do that for exercise, perhaps. So I'll carry on here, but. So the next C measure, I got a quarter note, first fret of the B, and then 2, 3 hammer on the G, back to the 2, 2, 0 on the D, pull. Okay, so a little bluesy lick there, pretty common little move. This little move right here, that's the blues note right there, the B flat. This is the exact measure. So those 2 measures, 3 and 4 and... Oh, I'll do it again, 3 and 4 and...